I'm DJ Arlo, and you're watching Dusty TV.
Hi, Arlo. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing, Brooke?
I'm good. I'm really awkward on camera, as you can tell. So you just got back from Magnetic Island?
Yeah, yep. So I just got back from Magnetic Island. I played at Base on Saturday night. Had a big party there. The whole hostel was pretty much there. It was rocking night. And then last night we did Sunday night we did a beach doof, and that was amazing. Like right on Radical Bay, which is an amazing location for a beach doof. Absolute tropical paradise. And they had fire spinners, had a good setup. Probably about 200 people there, and it was went all night, went through to the next day. We got there by yacht, so that was cool. Had about 40 people on this yacht, and then got in a little tinny and got the last bit. Amazing. Such good vibes. Yeah, everyone was just absolutely loving it. Yeah.
I did see that on your story. I was like, are they in Airlie? Like, where are they?
Yeah.
I thought you guys were back in town being on the boats and stuff.
Nah. So we did, we could get a yacht from one side, because the walk to get there is like over the hill, and like it's about a 30-minute walk. It's not easy. But most people actually did the walk. But the DJs got on the yacht, and a few other people that wanted to pay to get there by yacht, which was great. Thank you for the yacht captain. Can't remember his name, but he also brought all the gear over, so it made it a lot easier. So there's a lot of gear.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What an adventure.
Amazing. Yeah.
What's your biggest influence? Who in the DJ world inspired you to be like, I love this?
Okay. There's so many DJs that have inspired me. I guess I would start off with the very first DJ that actually got me into, because I wasn't into electronic music, but when I was a teenager, I was listening to internet radio, and then came across DJ Scott Project. He was a German DJ, a trance DJ, and I just listened to this track, and it was just like taking me on this journey. I was like, what is this? And then that really just spurred me from then on to listen to more. And then when I turned 18, started going raving a lot of raves in Melbourne. I'm from Melbourne, so there was a big dance rave scene in Melbourne, so a lot of parties, and then while I was a teenager, I was also doing a lot of DJing house parties, so that's how I really got into it. It's just been an amazing trip.
Life is just a party.
Yeah, basically, it can get a bit much sometimes actually, but I've done many seasons at the Snow as well, at Mount Buller, as resident DJ there. DJ'd on cruise ships, DJ'd in many nightclubs in Melbourne, and a couple overseas in Indonesia. Music's been great to me.
And how have you been finding like DJing in Airlie? Like, are there any things that like highlight your time in Airlie DJing? Are there any points that you'd like to make the DJ community, the music in Airlie better?
Yeah. Okay, so Airlie is obviously a tourist town, so a lot of backpackers, things like that. So a lot of the venues play a lot of the sort of cheesy backpacker sort of stuff. When I came to Airlie, I hustled pretty hard to like just try and get some gigs, and then Hush gave me a chance, and then I played some of my stuff from Melbourne, Afro House sort of stuff, for the first time, for the first night that I played there. And then, it's a bit difficult to get people into that, but there are a small community of people that are interested in that sort of music. But it is a tough thing. It's not like a city like Melbourne where you go out and you can fill a venue with just playing techno or something. It's a bit more difficult. It's a small town, for a small town, there's so much music, and that's what I've loved about Airlie. Like, there's so much live music, whether it's guitar, every little restaurant's got musicians on. It's great. I love that.
Yeah, we really get like a full experience of the music community here, I feel. Even like, Bo doing the didgeridoo at open mic night and stuff, that's a new kind of experience for a lot of people as well, just to be able to kind of like see someone locally doing that, and
Yeah.
you know, like get up at open mic night and show us what you've got. You know,
Yeah. That's a
bring
great.
your decks next time.
Yeah, I love that you're pushing all the live, like not just live music, because there's a lot of live music that's covered music, but original music is where, you know, I really want to see it. And like, I remember the first time I saw Jazeel at Bodie's and Josiah, sorry, and I was no one really in there. It was just in the afternoon, and I was just there, and I said, "Have you got any original tracks? I want to hear some more original stuff." And he played some original stuff, and I love that. I love that. Yeah, you know, Hush really pushes the original music. It's tough because, you know, most people are just like want to hear stuff they know and like, sing along and all that. But it's really special when, as a musician, you play your own original stuff and you've got a venue to, you know, showcase that and push.
I think what scares me in like the community, and you know, like I'm all about original music, obviously, with Dusty Records and stuff, is you know, I fear that people take original artists and original music for granted. You know, it's like it's not in the mainstream, right? And so people don't listen to it all the time or don't know it and stuff. But if we're not actually giving people the opportunity to perform their own original music at a venue, or just supporting the artists themselves, being their friend and telling them, hey, you did really well.
That's right, yeah.
You know, or coming to see them play and stuff. I've got this fucking, hopefully irrational fear that the original music scene will just die and it'll just be run by whoever's the top dog in fucking Hollywood. Or on the charts and stuff.
That's
who's
right,
got the money, who's got the producers.
That's right, yeah.
You know, there's a rawness of rock and roll that I love. And from that, you know, you've got all these other artists that can, you know, put their own spin on it, like as a DJ and stuff as well.
That's right, yeah. And I think it's important for, you know, musicians to really try and progress with doing original stuff rather than just doing covers all the time. Like, I myself, I'm not, you know, DJing, I'm DJing other people's music, but I also make my own music and I do DJ my own music as well. And that's the most satisfaction of all, is playing music that I made myself and then people dancing to it. It's given me the most satisfaction. And
support original music.
Yeah.
Support original artists.
Yeah, because it's tough. It's very tough for musicians to do that. It is. Yeah, that's right. And it takes a lot of your own passion and your soul to like bring that across. It's a lot easier to play someone else. You're just technically playing someone else's song, but you're pouring your own love and soul into your own music and giving that to people. It's a big thing.
I think it's definitely like a level of vulnerability.
Definitely.
And that is the scariest thing to do in the world, is just to be completely vulnerable, to be seen and to be heard. And, you know, music is such a heartfelt thing to be like, I'd show very minimal people my songs.
Yeah.
You know,
that is it. Vulnerability. That's right. Because you're putting yourself out there. This is your stuff. And if people walk away or they're not vibing it or whatever, it cuts you personally, because it's like stuff that you personally made. So it is a risk, but it's definitely worth it, because when people love it, it's amazing. Yeah, I've had in Melbourne, I played a track of mine and someone was Spotifying it. They couldn't get it. I mean, they were Shazamming it. They came up to me and was like, "What is this song? It's not." And I was like, "I made this song, haven't released it. That's why it's not coming up." And that was an amazing feeling. Yeah.
I can't wait to see what you do.
Yeah. Thank you.
So what's next for you?
So I've got a bunch of stuff that I'm creating at the moment. I'm also wanting to create some music videos through a lot of footage that I've been taking. I bought a drone recently. I'm getting a lot of great footage around the area and just doing more original stuff. And also I want to do some remixes of some popular things to get that word out, because I did a remix of Rufus and I put that up on YouTube and I've got 250,000 views on that song. So then people can see that and then they'll start looking at my original stuff.
Yeah, I saw that song that you were working on. You sent me a video and stuff, and I loved that original song, and I loved what you did with it as well. So I can't wait to hear the full track. Maybe we can play it on Dusty TV.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yep.
Okay. Janis Joplin or Jimi Hendrix, who would you see live if you had the chance to?
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brooke.
Meow.